Care Market continues to see rush of people despite the lockdown. People throng Care Market on the occasion of Ugadi. Cops are sending people back to their residences. Scenes are no different in Malleswaram. Cops resort to lathicharge to disperse the crowd. Autos, two-wheelers seen plying on the roads. India is under complete lockdown for the next 3 weeks. This is the big news which we are tracking at this point of time. Today is the occasion of Ugadi. But yesterday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi clearly stated that no one needs to cross the Lakshman Rekha. But still, KR Market, one of the busiest areas in Bengaluru, KR Market continues to see rush of people despite the 21-day lockdown called in by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. These are the visuals from KR Market. In order to combat COVID-19, Prime Minister clearly said that you need to home quarantine yourself for the next 3 weeks for the sake of your family and loved ones. But these are exactly the opposite scenes. On the occasion of Ugadi, you can see as cops resort, these are the visuals from Malleswaram. Cops had to resort to lathi charge, mild lathi charge. You can see asking people to go back to their houses in order to ensure that the lockdown is in place. Cops are sending people back to their residences. These are on the left, you have the scenes from KR Market. On the occasion of Ugadi, people are seen buying the essential commodities which are required. And on the right, Malleswaram, your scenes from Malleswaram as India goes into complete lockdown. But these are exactly the opposite scenes. Do not forget that the number of cases in Karnataka are also rising, and the number of deaths have already is in a single digit. On the left, you have KR Market, the scenes from KR Market. On the right, you have Malleswaram, the scenes from Malleswaram. Complete lockdown is what the PM Modi yesterday in his speech asked people to do, but these are exactly the opposite scenes. One can understand that today is Ugadi. But at the same time, the nation, there is a complete nationwide lockdown for the next 21 days. I have my colleague Neha Bhan on phono. Neha, coming to you. What else do you have? What more information do you have for us?
Absolutely, Abhijit. As you've been saying all along, it's very unfortunate to say the least that just yesterday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in his half-an-hour address, requested people to stay indoors and, not indulge in socializing. The state government has also been continuously requesting the people to stay indoors due to COVID-19 threat, and also stressing on the importance of, on the need of social distancing. But here we can see, the scenes are exact opposite. On one side, Karnataka is continuously seeing surge in the number of positive cases of COVID-19. Till now, the number of positive cases in the state stand at 41, Abhijit. The entire state is under a severe lockdown, as I just mentioned, as the number of COVID-19 cases continue to rise. Not only the state, in fact, the entire country is under a lockdown from 12 midnight. The meaning of lockdown itself is that everything stops. And the Chief Minister as well as the Prime Minister, Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa, Prime Minister Narendra Modi have been continuously requesting people to not indulge in panic buying, as the essential services are not going to stop. Your fruit vendors, your vegetable vendors, your milk parlors, they will be open every day for a certain period of time. So the people really do not need to come out in large numbers and, throng these places and pose a danger to not only themselves but to the others as well. What they need to understand is that the state government, the central government is taking all preventive measures, doing everything that they possibly can to make sure that the spread of COVID-19 is contained. Now, all that we need from the people is to comply with the guidelines that have been set out by the state government. Why is it so hard? They are only requesting the state government, the health organizations, the health officials have only been requesting people to stay indoors and not venture out, not roam on the streets. Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa has time and again given an assurance to the people that there is no need to panic, as the essential services are not going to stop. There are several sandalwood celebrities also who have come out in the open and requested people to stay indoors. We completely understand today is Ugadi, Abhijit here, but one, of course, needs to understand that this is an unprecedented situation. Thousands of people have lost their lives, Abhijit. Many are still fighting the battle. The cases are continuously rising at an alarming rate. So we, as a responsible citizen of the country, have to make sure that we do our bit. We stay indoors. That's the least that we can do. On one side, the state government is doing everything, so we might as well just try to do our bit by just staying indoors. That's what we have to do. You want to celebrate Ugadi, you might as well all want to go ahead and celebrate.
Right.
But let it be a low-key affair. Thousands of people have lost their lives, Abhijit. That's the least that we can do, isn't it?
Thanks a lot, Neha, for all those details.